recording my mom called me. It's not entirely her fault, though. It's the stupid camera app that exits the camera app to answer a call. Anyways, so I'm going to be testing out the new intake on my turbine. See, it should compress the air more because... So on the outside part, let's say that's... let's say 2.7 bricks, right? Well, when it enters further, it turns into, the air goes through a gap that's like 1 brick tall. So that's why it runs better with this style of intake. I think it's the same idea as air trumpets. Maybe those are just for looks, I don't know. But yeah, it runs with this intake, which is good, but I'm not sure if it's a higher RPM. Also, this really helps with the intake noise, so I'm keeping the roof on. I mean, no, seriously, if you're standing right next to this turbine like I am, or sitting right next to it, it's loud. I mean, the camera doesn't do it justice how loud it is. It is crazy. Oh man, that almost worked. Wait, what if I do this? No. No, it doesn't work. I was wondering if this thing on my phone case could help stabilize the camera, but not sure. I didn't do much to the truck itself, but I did add the opening hood for the future pneumatic engine. I'm probably not gonna put in there because it just doesn't want to run. I have no idea why. So, first we're going to be testing this, then we're going to test it without the roof, then we're going to do an RPM test. So without further ado, 3 minutes of talking. No wonder my videos aren't getting as many views as they used to, I guess. They never really got popular. I think the vacuum isn't sealing it enough, so I'm gonna... Someone tell me what the heck just happened? Like, I barely moved the vacuum and then it suddenly just went... Anyways. Man, I wish I had earbuds. This is gonna be freaking loud, man. You guys are lucky. is still spinning. Oh my gosh. So there isn't as much intake noise as there used to be, and I think that was because so the top part of the intake was hollow on the bottom, so air was getting trapped underneath there, and causing that whistling noise. So I needed the entire cab just to cover that up. But now the only thing that adds to the volume is just the sheer RPM, which I love because it means it's running better. I think the inside of the the inside of this whole intake is bigger than it used to be, so it may cause the RPM to go down, but it doesn't really sound like it. So we'll test the RPM with this setup and then test it again with this one plate down, which it'll be interesting. It might run worse. Yeah, let's just test the old RPM with my tachometer. What? No way. Is it really only 6,000 RPM? Bro, I got 16,000 last time. Bro, it doesn't help that this little piece of crap keeps popping out of place. What was that? Oh, I think part of the turbine blade might be detached. No. I mean, at least it's not scorched, you know. It's got enough oil. Now, you guys should tell me if having this kind of RPM tester is reliable, because I see a lot of people putting the reflective tape on a tire as compared to just the shaft. I think it's easier, but for me, I can't get it on the rubber. I can't get the stick because it keeps just coming off. And you see, I need this part just to hold it on, so I don't know what's going on with this. But yeah, you guys heard it. It definitely sounded like it was faster than 6,000 RPM. Like, at least 10,000. Right? It has to be at least 10,000 RPM because that was freaking screaming. Right, hang on. Oh. You know, it's very possible that the RPM used to be 16,000, but it just went down because of the new intake. That is very possible. But let's see if this makes a difference. She seized up. I don't know why. Maybe it just needs to cool down a little bit. Now, let me see. Oh, wait. It didn't sound like that before. I don't know what happened. Alright, I think I should take out the rotor or the turbine blade. Alright, so here you can see the entire rotor. I don't think you've ever been able to see this before. Yeah, this is it. I only have this duct tape so it seals better. But other than that, it's pretty decent. Now, what could possibly be the reason this is not running like it's supposed to? Aha! It's striking the bottom of that. So, I don't know. It never did that before. So I'm kind of confused here. So what I think happened was the turbine blade expanded from how much heat it was generating because of how fast it was spinning, and that caused it to slam on the bottom. That's just my theory, though. Could be something else. Yeah, that's why I said I can just let it cool off. If it doesn't fix itself, well, I don't know what to do then. Well, other than work on the installing the buggy motor in my RC truck. It's already installed, but the thing is, it's not the suspension. The rear suspension needs a lot of work because it's going from having a differential to a direct drive with a much bigger motor. So I had to move the shock towers. Well, I had to modify them. But if you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see some more content. See ya.